General Hospital will reveal that in the suffocating atmosphere of Port Charles, a horrific explosion at Sonny's penthouse apartment shakes not only the criminal underworld but also the hearts of the city's residents. Michael is fighting for his life after being trapped in a fire, his body engulfed in flames and smoke. Doctors and medical staff at Port Charles General Hospital are working tirelessly to keep him alive. At the same time, Sonny and Jason are reeling from trying to uncover the cause of the explosion. Initial suspicions point to other enemies in the criminal world. However, after examining the scene, no evidence of traditional explosives is found, leading Sonny to suspect that someone is covertly orchestrating the attack. Meanwhile, Brennan is grappling with questions surrounding the potential leak of WSB equipment used in the blast. He provides Sonny with crucial leads to aid in the investigation. Through this, Sonny discovers that one of his most trusted bodyguards has been bribed. This bodyguard had planted the explosive device inside the house, following instructions from Sidwell. Sidwell, the mastermind behind the assassination plot, is posing as a suave businessman in Port Charles. He accepts an invitation from Lucy to lunch, where he gathers more information about the local reality. On the other side of the story, Sidwell is a seasoned strategist, calculating every move, always targeting his next goal. At WSB headquarters, Colette reports to Brennan that no documents show signs of a leak. However, Brennan believes there is a vulnerability in the security system. He is determined to work with Sonny to uncover the truth. Sonny quickly follows the trail Brennan provides, discovering a series of financial transactions leading to Sidwell. Instead of rushing into revenge, Sonny devises a clever plan to trap Sidwell and confront him. When the truth is laid before Sidwell, he cannot deny it. Sonny regains his honor and carries out a horrifying punishment against Sidwell. Meanwhile, Michael has pulled through the critical phase thanks to the efforts of the medical team. However, the severe burns on his body will require a long recovery process. Sonny faces the aftermath of the incident, both in agony from his son's injuries and in his promise never to let his family be victimized by the dangers of the underworld again. But within Port Charles, the power struggle raises new questions. Who holds the keys to this dangerous game, and are there other secrets waiting to be uncovered? The battle is far from over. In the days following the explosion, Port Charles becomes chaotic. News outlets are filled with reports about the ongoing unrest. Lucy begins to suspect Sidwell after recalling his cryptic words during lunch. However, no one has clear evidence to accuse him. Brennan intensifies investigations and holds a secret meeting with senior WSB officials. During the meeting, he stresses the importance of protecting information. Colette is tasked with searching for clues of security breaches and reassessing procedures. Sonny accelerates his search for further signs. He decides to use his network of connections to send a message that anyone involved in the explosion will face severe consequences. Rival forces begin to worry, but Sidwell remains calm and seeks ways to manipulate the situation. After many tense days, Sonny finally gathers enough evidence to accuse Sidwell. He applies pressure to force Sidwell to comply with his terms, including admitting his crimes and exposing his accomplices. Meanwhile, Brennan continues to work closely with his team to ensure no further leaks occur within WSB. Michael begins his rehabilitation process, facing not only physical challenges but also emotional ones. Family and friends stand by him, providing a strong support network. Carly, meanwhile, cannot stop blaming herself for not preventing the incident. Jason is torn between his family responsibilities and loyalty to Sonny. Lucy continues to secretly monitor Sidwell, trying to find evidence that she can present to Brennan or Sonny. Despite the mounting pressure, Sidwell maintains his facade, using relationships and influence to buy more time. Elsewhere in the city, a new underground faction begins to emerge, capitalizing on the chaos to strengthen their position. They operate covertly, but their movements do not escape the attention of WSB. Brennan orders close surveillance, fearing that a new conflict could erupt at any moment. As events unfold, Port Charles also witnesses changes in personal and emotional relationships. Sasha, one of Michael's close friends, cannot hide her pain and guilt for not being able to help him in time. Meanwhile, Willow is facing a major internal crisis, blaming herself for not being there for Michael when he needed her most. Jason, during sleepless nights, returns again and again to the explosion site, looking for any clues the investigation team might have missed. He is not only haunted by Michael's condition but also by his own sense of helplessness in protecting Sonny's family. Recollections of the past, of moments when he stood between life and death to save friends, drive him further in his determination to uncover the truth. Brennan, meanwhile, decides to extend the investigation beyond Port Charles. He taps into WSB's international sources to trace leads connected to Sidwell. Confidential documents from international organizations begin to reveal that Sidwell is not just a businessman but an important link in a global criminal network. These secrets raise the stakes of the conflict. After completing his task with Sidwell, Sonny begins to focus on protecting his family. He enhances security at all his properties and establishes a new surveillance network to ensure no one can reach his family without being detected. Yet, deep inside, he cannot shake the fear that another danger may be waiting just around the corner. In this tense and dangerous environment, big questions still hang in the air. Who is behind Sidwell? What are their next plans? Can Port Charles return to its peaceful state, or is this just the beginning of an even more intense series of events? The city continues to live, but beneath the surface, a new storm is quietly forming, threatening to sweep away everything that Sonny, Brennan, and their allies are trying to protect. Port Charles remains immersed in tension and instability as new threats begin to surface. Secrets, plots, and betrayals continue to creep into every corner of the city, pushing the characters into difficult situations. Sonny not only has to fight to protect his family from enemy forces but also confront unhealed emotional wounds. Brennan is racing against time to prevent a larger crisis, while Michael faces the arduous journey of recovery, both physically and emotionally. Behind the scenes, underground forces continue to operate covertly, with intricate and dangerous plans. The complex relationships between the characters grow more tangled, creating a web of overlapping conflicts, where every wrong decision can lead to dire consequences. The high-stakes mind games, emotional moments, and deep conspiracies all promise to take viewers on an unpredictable journey. Who will win this battle, and who will pay the price for their actions? Stay tuned for the next chapters to uncover more buried secrets, tested relationships, and unforgiving battles in the thrilling saga of Port Charles.